Good morning. Thank you for having me today. And I have just made one of the best banana bread I've ever made. After dozens of trials. And when I first started, I followed recipes online. And I asked ChatGPT for the next one. The next one, I went on YouTube and watched other people do it. But it never turned out like how I wanted them to. Not until recently, when I started to twist the recipe to how I want it. I started to add more butter, more yogurt, less honeys, and more banana, and more eggs, and trying a different type of flours. And I look up online to see what kind of flour gives you certain textures or certain taste, certain fluffiness, and I mix in different flours. And now I'm using oat flours, mostly oat flours, and some almond flours, and some spelt flours. And it turned out great. But I realized that it's because I changed the recipe to how I want it. I've changed the recipe according to my taste buds. And now it turned out perfectly. Even better than the last time. And last time I changed the recipe a little bit. And the time before, I changed it up a little bit too. But this time was dramatic. Because I thought it was the right thing to do. But at first it was scary because I was afraid that I was gonna mess it up. Because it take a long time to wait for those bananas ripe. And I didn't buy a lot of bananas, so each time I make banana bread, there's a period in between that I have to wait. But now I'm buying a lot, so I won't have to wait for long next time. But there's something I learned from making this banana bread. Is that in life, sometimes we have to carve our own path, our own route to where we want to be in life. Sometimes follow the beaten path, the path that everyone else is taking. It doesn't mean that path is for you. You have that gut feeling that you're meant for more, that you're not just here on earth just doing this things that you do every day, and it's crushing your soul, and you know that you're meant for something more, but you don't know. You just don't know. You're so afraid of doing it, of venture out into the unknown, trying something different, twisting the best recipe, and stop following the recipe that is out there that everyone else is using. I know it sounds so counterintuitive, but it is kind of true, isn't it? It's like if we do the things that everybody else is doing, then that make us one of them. But the successful people, they are exceptional. And that means that they are exceptions. They are not with other people. They're different. But you can't expect yourself to be exceptional, to be different, if you're doing what everybody else is doing, But yeah, I tell myself that, but then now I'm working at the shit job. Well, not shit, I keep on saying that, but it's not. It takes a lot of skills to be able to do a good set of nails. It takes a lot of skills, effort, and grit, doing it day in and day out, every single day, 10 hours a day, non-stop, every single day. It's been 3 years now. And comparing myself from the day I began, I'm way much better. But we as a society, we have these benchmarks on how we look at people and their self-worth. And we look at them and be like, if their job is met a certain criteria, then they are more worthy than the other. But what if we're not defined by what we do? But what defines us is what inside, how we treat people, how we show up for other people, and how we show love to other people. What if that is the measure of a worthy person? Who knows? Who am I to say? What do I know? But I was thinking about that banana bread recipe, and it's kind of like lingering in the back of my head. The same goes for the way I do things in life too. Sometimes it just feels like so foreign to me, but it feels like normal for everybody. It's weird. It's like that gut feeling that inside of me is telling me that it's just not for me. That lifestyle's not for me. And you're meant for something more than that. But you have to believe it. Believe with all your heart. But it's hard, It's hard to believe and trust in yourself and do the works that need to be done when nothing seems to be working out. And you feel like you're stuck. You have nothing to lose. And you feel like giving up. That is the hard part. To get up and go do the things you need to do when things seem to be crumbling down all around you. It's hard. But I think that's what makes life so beautiful. Because if you listen to Joe Rogan, he had this saying, imagine that you're waking up as the main character of your life. You are in a video game and you are this main character, and you wake up and your life is a shitbag disaster. And what would you do if you are that main character in your own video game? And imagine everything around you is a video game. What would you do? Will you sit there and dwell on the past, thinking about what's went wrong? Thinking about that rejection that you had to go through? Thinking about that investment financial loss that you've been experiencing for the past years? Thinking about that wasted money on the 2 college degrees that you spent 6 years to get? Thinking about that student loan, personal loan, car payment, health insurance, car insurance, that rent that you have to pay? Would you be thinking about them? Would you be dwelling on to the past? and holding on to what is already gone, and keep on thinking about the people that no longer in your life, the people that don't even want you to be in their life, and you keep on thinking about them, trying to plan out what to say, what to do, in case if you ever get a chance to. Literally wasting your time hoping for something that might never happen. Would you do that? Would you do that if you wake up and you see yourself as the main character in your story, in your life? And imagine that you are playing a video game and this is the start of your character, a shitbag disaster. And then there's two options for you to do: get up and go to the works, or sit there and dwell into the past. What would you choose? What would you choose though? And yeah, I'm sitting here dwelling onto the past. Things that I no longer have control over. I cannot do anything about it right now. It's all gone, and yet I keep holding on to it. But changing is scary. Changing means I have to try something new. Just like that banana recipe. What if I try something different and I fuck it up? I fail. What would I do then? What the fuck am I gonna do? But just like that banana bread, if it turned out dog shit, so be it. Just like the last couple of times, it turned out dog shit. I ate it. I ate it all. I suck it up, and I learned. I learned not to do those mistakes again. I learned. And here I am, making one of the best fucking banana breads I have ever made. And I'm sure I can make better from now too, if I twitch something a little different. It's not perfect, but it's better than last time. And I think sometimes we can think about our life that way too. That we can twitch, can change something a little about our life and the way we do things. And we just gotta keep our mind focused on what's in front of us. Just like a video game. You're starting off right now, you're level 1. But this is the beginning of your character. Are you gonna keep on wasting your time and looking back to the past and not leveling up? Or accept those past as experiences, lesson learned, and now you can move forward, move towards your next objective with those experiences, instead of dwelling onto it or wishing you could go back and change it. No, you wouldn't, right? You would go and you would level up yourself. You work on yourself, and you do whatever it takes for you to level up and get to the next chapter of your life, new game, story. And you accept that the past is in the past, and you have nothing over it. You have no control over it now. And you have to let go. Let go of the past, whether it's an older version of yourself, a person that you once met, a fantasy that you've made for yourself with someone that you have never even dated. Isn't that sad that you build a fantasy with you and someone that you've never dated? But then when the reality comes, it's not how you imagine, right? And it's hurt. But sometimes we gotta learn to grow up and accept the reality for what it is and move on and grow up. And maybe these things, these people, the things that happen to you, the people that come into your life and leave, maybe they were all meant to be in your life and then leave. So now you learn. You learn a lesson for life. Because imagine your life without them. I bet you wouldn't be the person that you are today. Imagine your life if you didn't fuck up, if you didn't fail, if you didn't mess up so bad on those exams, investments, relationships, whatever it is that haunts you at night, keeping you up at night. Without those experiences, you would never become the person that you are today. So maybe instead of dwelling on to them, you'd be thankful. You'd be grateful that they were a part of your story. And sometimes it doesn't have to be sunshine or rainbow all the time. You know? It's like a rainy day like that today. Well, it's not raining anymore. It was raining yesterday. But still, the sky is blooming and grooming. The sun is nowhere to be found. And yet, we all know that these days won't last forever. Just like our life. Things will get better. And better days yet to come. But during these hard, tough days, we have to learn how to keep on moving forward, even when life is hard. So when good things come into your life, you would treasure it more. You would know what it's like to be enjoying the simple things in life. Because you've been worse. You've been through hell and you know what it's like. And you don't have to have fancy things to be happy. But sometimes just the simple things, simple things that you use that took for granted, that everyone else taken for granted, you enjoy them like it is your most precious things in life. And that is a great place to get to. And I'm working on it. Hopefully we'll get there one day. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.